Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play a C-Block. I did a little bit of work in between episodes, trying to kind of optimize some things a little bit, and we'll get into that. But first, I want to play with this. I took one of these guys and converted them over to making the mineral sludge ceramic filtering. That's not right. I wanted the coal filtering. Charcoal. Yes. And the idea being here, this is our extra crystal slurry that we are creating from the geodes. That's part of the flotation process. And somebody had asked a while ago, in this process, we're making the crystal slurry directly from the geodes, as opposed to over here where we're crushing them and turning it into the crystal dust. And if you look at the numbers as to how much crystal slurry that you produce, this process is actually much more efficient at creating the crystal slurry. The problem with it is that later in the process, for the filtration, you need the mineralized water, which requires the crushed stone. So that's why I'm doing the crushing over here. It's making us the crushed stone that feeds this whole loop, basically, and makes that work. Over here, we don't really have a loop, but we kind of need one now. Because I turned this one over to make the mineral sludge, it actually needs mineralized water. What I did was I took this stone line here. It was going over here into this warehouse and making landfill. That had sensed... Wow, you're a big mamma jamma, aren't you? Look at that. That filled up. I took all the landfill out. We've got so much landfill right now. And basically, I'm emptying out this warehouse. I'm taking it this way because I want to move that to this end. We can make landfill down here, but basically what I want to do now is make some mineralized water. Let's see. I made a filtration unit, or liquefier. Boy, I'm having problems with words. I want to take that. I want to make that use mineralized water. So we'll get that. We need to get that up there. And it's a little ways to go, but I don't want to really bring the stone this far up. And we got a lot of pipes. And, you know, it's not like our pipe organization here is winning any awards. Yeah, we'll take you over like that. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's put an extra space in there for reasons that may become apparent here soon. Mineralized water. You go there and up there. Good. Okay, so we just need some power there. We need a belt there. And you need water. And we should have some down here. We should have quite a bit down here. All right, that should get that process going, perhaps. Yes, it does. That is going to come up here. We're going to need another crystallizer. Because what I was wanting to do is get a couple of crystallizers set up here. One like maybe right there, and the other one like maybe right here. And since we have mineral sludge right now, we can make the mineral catalysts. And because we have the crystal slurry right here, we can make the crystal callus, or the crystal seedling. Sorry. Words are important. And yeah, I guess we can just send those out. Let's see. Let's make one of you long-handed, and we'll just do 2 lines like that, and do a shift in to get some of those on the inside. And then we'll have our catalysts coming right up through there, and those should make like gangbusters. Let's see. Do we have any in our inventory? Yeah, let's go ahead and try to... Yeah, no, that didn't work good. Well, we'll get some of those out, and we'll have 2 lines of those. So, yeah, my plans on this episode, making the catalysts, was one, and the mineralized water to get that done. And actually, we probably need to get landfill being made down there again to help curb that stone. We'll get to that. We've only done that a bajillion times. But I've cleared out this whole area up here, as well as this area right here. I want to finally take your advice and get into producing our ores a little bit differently, because it's really unbalanced up here right now. We do have a lot of zinc, though. Like, just insane amounts of zinc. Is that zinc or is that nickel? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We just have way too much of it. We have so much of a lot of this stuff, and then not a lot of some of the stuff we really need right now. In particular, silicon. We actually have none of that right now. So I want to increase that production. I'd like to also produce our iron production, which is currently empty. And what's this? That is silver. I don't think I care about silver right now. We'll probably care about silver at some later point, but not now. And I want to start basically focusing on making some of these ores. So let's go ahead and roll the intro, and then we'll see what we need to do to get that to occur. So I remember a while back ago going off on a tangent about authoritative knowledge as opposed to knowledge gained from experience. And, you know, you hear knowledge from somebody and, you know, it just doesn't have the weight, that knowledge that you gain from experience. And I was getting a lot of authoritative knowledge from people that obviously knew things, but I just didn't have the frame of reference going. But now I do. So that knowledge has turned into knowledge from experience. So now it's actually worth something, and something about the Earth being flat. I don't remember, but yeah, we have recipes in order to basically, instead of just kind of doing the free-for-all like we were doing with this right here, just basically smelting everything, we could actually specialize this a little bit better, and that is what I'm wanting to do. And I want to start off with looking at generating 2 ores, because they're the ones we need the most right now. One of those is silicon. We've been doing that from the sapphirite chunks. We've been getting 1 per 6 chunks, which that doesn't sound like a very good deal to me. However, if we use a crystal catalyst, we can get 4 of them using 4 chunks. So instead of 6 of them, 6 of these and 6 of these producing 2 of those, 2 of those and 2 of those are going to produce 4. That's savings. That's a good deal right there. So that's one that I want to look into. And the other one I want to look into, I think we actually did this before, is the iron recipe that uses a mineral catalyst. We're going to use just the crushed sapphirite and crushed givelite, and we will turn that into iron ore. So I think I want to start with that, and I think I want to do that just by splitting off of these lines. And I don't think I want to deal with anything like priorities or anything like that. I think we just want to take it and send it up. Just combine that line together. They'll be on the same line. That'll be okay. There'll be some water in the way, but that is something that we can deal with. All right, that's going to move on up. And let's see, I stopped these because I wanted to kind of give this a think on how we wanted to do this. I think I really just want to take these guys on up for now. Do I? Yes. Actually, let's just take the ones up that we know we need. We need those. We need these. And the other one was Bobmonium, I believe. Now, Bobmonium, we're doing the leaching on that, and I don't want to not do that. That gives us things. What does leaching do for us for that? It gives us silicon. Okay, it gives us the aluminum as well as a lot of tin. So yeah, I want to continue to do that. So I think what I want to do is just go ahead and split that off. And can we just take it? Can we just take it on up? Just take it right through the leaching plant here. And yeah, we'll load that up through there, and that'll take it up. And we can just throw that, to combine those lines together, and they'll both end up making it into that warehouse. And, how many ores do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I moved these down a little bit just to try to make a little bit of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could use that as a line. Let's go ahead and get a secondary one. We only want the chunks on this particular line. And we'll send you down this way. I don't have a big plan for this. I know what I want to accomplish. Not quite certain on how that is going to happen, but I have a good feeling. All right, so that is the Bobmonium, and the other one we have is this crushed line right here. Let's see, can we do this just from... Oh, there we go. Oh, and it's got breaks in it. Okay, so that's why I do things for map mode. I think blueprinting, it does a lot better, and landfill, it does a lot better than laying belts like that. Okay, so that gets us up here. So yeah, I removed all this ore sorting right here because I want to do that here. Yeah, and I guess we just kind of start over here, and boy, how much ore sorting do we want to do? Let's do it. We had it in groups of 2 before. I think I want to continue to do that. And let's just start it right here and see how that works. 2, 3, 4 spaces, maybe? Yeah. Okay. So these are going to need catalysts to run. Our catalysts are right down here. Let's go ahead and bring them on up. And we'll get some base robots to help. And let's take those like this. A bit differently. All right, let's see if we can't figure out some kind of setup for these guys. You are going to want to take in... if we do groups of 2... that'll save us on undergrounds. And you guys are going to need inserters coming in. You guys in particular are going to be long, but if we're going to make a blueprint of this, it's not going to matter so much. And maybe that right there. All right, and I don't suppose this is going to work. No, not even a little bit. We can go ahead and place that down, though, because that does look like a good place for a big power pole. I don't suppose you're hitting either side. No, why would you be? But that right there will work. We could take that on down and bring you guys up as outputs. All right, let's see. For now, we'll just run this one right here. You are going to make iron ore. Oh, we can get a good look here. Okay, so yeah, all our basic ones use the mineral catalysts. Tin, lead, copper, and iron. And then our level 2s, as I'm going to refer to them, silicon, not going to be doing that. Aluminum would probably be a good one to do. Fluorite. We have a chest with a lot of fluorite. Oh, titanium. That would be a good one. That requires the hybrid. Okay, all our higher tier ones here require the hybrid. All right, so I'm not sure how many of these we're going to need. I know we're going to want the iron, that's for sure. That's what this one's going to do. And you are going to do silicon. You require those catalysts. You require those catalysts. And let's see, we need to get... probably don't need a filter here, but I'm going to go ahead and put it there anyway. And these lines will probably be run different later, but for now, I don't see any reason why that just doesn't work. All right, and that is more like it. Let's see, let's get part of that going, where that turns into one line again. Yeah, and I mean, I think we just we get them hooked into this. And kind of split it evenly on both sides of the belt. And that will make its way up into there, where our trains here, we don't have to change anything. Those will haul ore now. All right, did we win? I don't know. I think that was a good choice. And even though we're not bringing a lot of stuff with us, we're bringing a lot more than we did before. All right, let's go ahead and take this train on back, and we'll go ahead and prep the other side while those are working. All right, so we're going to have this line coming in right here, and I think this is going to be super simple. We can just run it directly into this area right here. Now the catalyst catalyst process that we have there, it doesn't create the slag. And usually I'm like, yeah, that's a good thing. But we do actually require slag for this over here. Because, you know, we're making the stone, and it's for the, we're making the stone here as well as the concrete. So if worse were to come to worse, I think we could set our electrolyzers back up. We probably don't even need a lot of them. Just a couple of them. Yeah, we're getting in slag right here. Is that the only place that's using slag? I think so. That's pitiful, really. And I think we're going to be good on slag for a while. Do we still have some in here? No, I think it all drained off. All right, that's good. How are we looking down here? Good. Good. And I'm hoping we're not taxing this down here too much? We might be. We may have to look into... What's going on here, guys? Mineral sludge is way down. Why is mineral sludge way down? Crystal slurry is way down again. Oh, did I not hook this back up? No, it's hooked up. I think. Oh, we're actually using it at a pace that it's not going and helping supplement our stuff over here. Is that what I'm observing? Yeah, we're never getting above 80%, so it's never going out. You guys are all producing, though. What are you missing? You're missing the dust. You're missing the dust. All you guys are running full bore. Yeah, I knew the ratio was going to be off a little bit. I just didn't realize it was going to be off this many red lights worth. I mean, it's not like we're needing the ore desperately or anything. It's just something I would like to see. I might put in another one of these. Can you clarify mineral sludge, I wonder? I'm going to walk back. I didn't think it would be this far. Someone was asking why I haven't really invested a lot in logistics bots, and this is a reason why. It's just, I could set requests and trash and stuff like that, and all this steel would be out of my inventory. But I mean, all that stuff is like way over here, and it's just a lot of roboports, and I don't know, it just doesn't seem really worth it to me right now, especially since I have the long reach mod. Yeah, I mean, is that starting to affect this up here? You guys are both still running. I don't know where we got this, like, excessive amount of, I don't know where we got this excessive amount of, sapphirite. And speaking of excessive amounts of things, I have no idea where all this copper came from. We have 110,000 copper ore in here, and 153. We have... That's a lot of copper ore. Where did it come from? Why is it... It's being constantly used. We've got 151K in here. Why do we have so much copper ore? I have no idea why. And it's not just because we're creating extra copper ore here. I know that can't be it. It's got me wondering if there may be a bug in something somewhere. I mean, this is a lot of copper ore. I don't even have this much of any other ore. Not even close. I don't know. Maybe like I overcompensated for something whenever we were running low. Okay, 10 is not looking good. What do we need? 10 is a mineral catalyst thing. Crushed stereotype, crushed bobmonium. Bobmonium is one of those things that we're kind of using a lot of right now. But speaking of silicon, okay, this is looking really good. This is more backed up. This is actually running. We're actually going to get glass being made now. That's a very good sign. I feel like the last time we used the catalyst, they backed up so fast. I guess I may be not understanding. You guys are not producing. You're missing... Oh, am I... Oh, I got filters out here. That might help. I don't have any frames. No. Yeah, surely that's just not because of the filters, though. All right, so that's up. What was it? It was bobmonium and stereotyte. We're using bobmonium for that. Bobmonium is being taxed pretty hard right now. Let's see, what else are we running low-ish on? I mean, we've got time. What is that? That's silver. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Gold. How's the gold supply doing? We have 66K. Aluminum, 44K. What was aluminum? That was a crystal catalyst thing, wasn't it? Givelite and rubite. Yeah, there may be some of these ores that we don't need to process into chunks and things like that. But that's something I will look at in between episodes. A little bit of a short one here, but that's just going to be things, I guess. Because I am not 100% sure on what to do next. Without doing a lot of boring calculations on producing ores. Let's see, okay, yeah, we're researching the yellow science right now. And it's looking like these just require the other science packs, which is kind of odd. But hey, whatever. So that one's going to be pretty easy to do. And let's see, we don't have any other sciences that we can currently research, I don't think. Now we're caught up as far as that's concerned. I have to enjoy it while it lasts. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where... Yeah, it's glass. Well, hopefully that will be a problem that is solved soon. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.